to my On Wednesdays We Whine. It is Wednesday, I have my wine, I have my wine wearing coaty thing that I like to wear. It's actually really scratchy. Just really like that it's super big and it costs like 10 euros. It's actually a lie, I bought it from a vintage shop. It was hella expensive for what it is. I digress. I whine. On today's episode of On Wednesdays We Whine and Whine and Whine, I have a pet peeve, and this is like a stupid thing and it frustrates the hell out of me. I say it to people when I'm out on the street. I say this pet peeve, I address it, and people just go on their way and think, crazy girl. If you live in a city, like a kind of big city, I live in Paris, it's a pretty major city. I've lived in London, I've lived in New York for a little bit. I lived in New York. It was like 3 months, but I lived there. I did that. And I've lived in Helsinki and Australia, Sydney, Melbourne, Perth. I've lived in like really a bunch of cities, and when you live in a city there is a lot of people. Yeah, we know this, we are one of them. Like, you're a person, you're in a city, it's like this whole thing. There's loads of like clones. When you're in a city and you're walking on the street, there's gonna be like traffic, right? You're on the street, there's humans, there's feet, there's business, there's appointments, there's wine on my leg and down my arm. I have to clean my wine jacket, really? After 2 episodes? I think I need to stop. There's all sorts of shit going on the street, and that's just like a fact of life. It's like traffic with the cars, there's traffic with the humans, and you gotta like be a part of it. And you gotta like swipe around and get to where you're going. And often in cities, people are in a rush. Like, I'm in a rush, you're in a rush, we all got shit to do, we're all super important. Tiny little ants running around in circles. When you've got to move past someone, or someone's in your way, whether it be on the street or in a supermarket or in a line somewhere, or just like any kind of like human in your way situation, there's like this really simple thing you can do. You can say, excuse me. I'll let you in on a little secret. There's literally a word for that in every language. Like, you can say excuse me wherever you're from. So you can literally just say excuse me, and that tells the person that's in your way, oh, there's a dude behind me and they need to get through and I'm in their way a little bit. Didn't notice, cool, no worries, let's do this interacting thing. Swipe, done. No one gets hurt, there's no bruised feelings, no one's rude. It's actually super, super polite, and you'll probably get the person who you asked to move say, oh, I'm sorry, like, excuse me, yeah, no worries, like, sorry, there you go. Because we don't want to be in people's way. We don't want to be like oafs. Oafs, yeah. And that's like, you can do this, and it's kind of what the word excuse me was for. Also for farting, but like, that's probably in your own home, and like, do you really need to say excuse me if you fart at home? Like, no. So it's generally made for this exact thing. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what's in the dictionary if you look up excuse me in any language. It's like the open sesame of human interaction. You say excuse me, that motherfucker will move. Like, that's how it goes. So what is super bizarre to me is, for some reason, especially when you're in a big city, people are like afraid of this word. It's like they think they're gonna hail the Dark Lord if they say excuse me, and like, if it was that easy, we'd all be doing it. It's not. That's not what's gonna happen. Like, why are people afraid to say excuse me? It is such a thing. I'm not afraid to say excuse me. I'm like, yo, excuse me. No, that sounded pretty rude. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I just want to get outside about you. Just saying loads of like little words to like get past that human and get out of that human world. People hate to say it. So instead of saying excuse me, what do? Barrage past you. They will literally shoulder clock you in the fucking spine instead of saying excuse me. And then you'll all be like, shit, Gina. Like, what the hell? And they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. A lot of words. Didn't need to use all those words, didn't need to stop, didn't need to apologize, didn't need to be the dick in the room. You could have just said excuse me and I would have moved. I would have taken the responsibility of moving my ass out of your way. You didn't need to be the one to like be all like, oh shit, I didn't mean to. You could have gone about your way and just said like, excuse me. I would have been like, no issue. Now we have an issue because you've shoulder clocked me in the spine and I'm not happy about it. And I look a lot of people, especially in Paris, like I cut a bitch.
Like I cut a bitch.
And I'm not going to, but when I look at them like that, they're always like, ah, shit, she's gonna stab me. And I'm really not. But I am pissed that you don't know basic fucking manners. Like, come on, how old are you? You're 35, so you've been on the earth walking for like 33, 34 years if you were awesome. What are you doing? Just say the words, excuse me. In Paris, you don't even have to say 2 words. It's pardon, pardon, pardon. Like, it's a 1 word. Just utter that shit under your breath and I will catch it like a fucking moonbeam. That's all you have to do. That is my whine of the week. Please, if you are walking and you need to get past someone, don't just shoulder clock them like a fucking rugby player. Just say excuse me, and I bet you like lots of bottles of wine. If you say that, they will freaking move and it will be super chill, super chill. Instead, y'all have got no chill and you're just barraging past people. It is really unethical. It's really good that I only film 1 of these videos at a time because I can see myself getting pretty drunk. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this annoying issue. Do you live in a small city, a small town? Does this still happen to you? Is this only like a big city thing, or is this just like a humans are assholes and stupid and don't know how to use words thing? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. If you want me to keep this series up, let me know, because I just feel like I'm complaining, whining. So let me know in the comments what you think. Mwah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna finish this and not spill it all over me.